Hi, my name is Quinasia Collier, and I am presenting to you the Cyntoia Brown and John Al case, which is called Murder to Mercy. At the time, she was 16 and titled as a runaway child from home. She lived with her current boyfriend inside of a hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. Gary McLaughlin, also known as Cut, who was her boyfriend/pimp, she resided with him in a hotel for 3 weeks. She was physically and mentally abused by him by making her feel less of herself and getting her to do things she didn't want to do, like going out to prostitute to make money for them to live off of. It got so bad that he put a gun to her head and made her go out and prostitute so they could keep the hotel. At that moment, she grew very afraid of him, so she did exactly what he asked her to do. That same night, on August 6, 2004, at Sonic Drive-Thru, she met 43-year-old Johnny Allen, who was a real estate agent. He pulled up next to her on the corner and asked her how much. The original price she gave him was $200, but he offered to give her $100. But she said no. Shortly after, they came to an agreement, which was $150. So she proceeded to get in the car, and he made a suggestion to go to his house because there was no one there. Then he started mentioning his accomplishments of being in the army and being a sharpshooter, and how lots of women wanted him for his money, and how he wanted a wife to make love with him with desire. They went to the house where he showed off all the guns he had in the house, and he was talking about how important he was to everything. Moments after, while he was talking, she starts thinking about who she was and how if anything happened to her that nobody would know where she would be located. She had a bad feeling about him, so she grew nervous and scared. So she continued to eat with him and do things that he wanted to do because she was afraid that he'd hurt her. Moments after, Mr. Allen started getting aggressive with her. Then he leaned over where she thought he was going to get a gun to kill her. But before he could go over all the way, she grabbed the gun and shot him in the back of the head, which killed him. She left a lot of DNA behind, including the Sonic cup and the intercourse that she was having with him. She also took his keys and his car and left the scene. Early in the morning on August 8th, the police found Mr. Allen's white pickup truck in the parking lot and arrested 16-year-old Cyntoia Brown in connections with the shooting. At the time, she was staying in a hotel with Cut. They found Allen's wallet and some of his guns. The murder was solved, and according to the article that I've read up on, the judge sentenced her 7 to 15 years in jail, but she was free and was released August in 2017. After she became an author and started getting her story out there and talking to young girls about her situation, and now currently she is happily married to musician Jay Long.